Good morning, world. How's everyone doing this morning? Just thought I'd hop on and say hi to you. And look at this pretty flower over here. So some flowers are coming up, which is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Really cute. That's been dormant for a while. I'm going to put some more fertilizer. It would just normally be my goat bedding, the used goat bedding and some chicken bedding. There's my other flowers. They're falling over, so they kind of past their prime. This azalea bush is starting to come up a little bit of flowers there. So I'm going to put some of my barn bedding for the chickens and the goats, and that will help it to nourish it also. And I got some flowers, some dark stuff. You can't see it too good there, but some dark things are coming up. It's another gray day today. And the black flies are finally out now. Let's see, flowers there. So some flowers are coming up over here. These little guys are coming up here. And then I got some, you can't tell, but there's some little growths growing down among the old stalks of last year. So things are just starting to pop up, which is so cool. So cool to see it all pop up. And I have my it's like wild violets that come up every year. Little violets here. They're all over this area, which is pretty. And oops, what else do we have here? Oh, it was closed now, but it's so pretty. Yesterday it was open, but I have a tulip, a little red tulip right here. Of course, it's all closed up tight, but it was open, beautiful yesterday, and it's yellow on the inside. Cool. And over here, I did a little bit of work yesterday. More lilies going to be coming up over here. Cool. And let's see. Rose bushes are doing good. We're getting some nice leaves on them. With you in a minute, girls. Making just a tiny little video. Leaves on the rose bushes, which look good. I've got to clean out this box, my little box garden. Clean that out and add some more of my soil to it. Oh, look at that nice, I think I showed you already the beautiful flower that Zach had got me. It was in the house, and I brought it out here. One of the stems broke, so it's in the house in a water vase. We're enjoying it. But isn't that kind of pretty, huh? The way the bells are, really pretty. It just needs some sun. It says, give me some sun, everybody. Give me some sun. Now, on this side of my little garden, I had the chickens clean out this part for me. The hens that are in there, they cleaned out all this part, which I will add some more soil to it, and I'll start planting things in here. And then on this side, yesterday I cleaned this one out. I didn't want the chickens in there on this side because they have flowers here, and I didn't want them to rip up my perennials. So I got this cleaned up and ready to put some things in. And let's see, these are doing good. Pretty flowers. Hold on, girls, I'm coming. I know I'm coming. Hold on. Whoops, there they are. Yep. And I had a big clump of grass where you see the, oops, this is something pretty too. Something's going to be over here. Where you see these little things down here. Let's see now. Those things right in that area there. Well, right around those little things, there was a huge clump of grass. Like choking those out. Those 3 or 4 things out. And it's got some bulbs underneath it. So, yesterday I just dug up the grass and removed it from those little flowers down there. You can hardly see them, but they're there. So remove the grass from that. This is doing something here. And look at my pear tree. My little pear tree is doing something. Getting some little pears. It's going to be blossoming. And so keep them safe. We don't need any frost because that's not going to be good. They're doing its thing. Oh, my berries, my black, my gray, no, the white berries and red berries, I think. These are these bushes here with the thorns on them. They're doing good. I got to clean this area out. So it's a little cleaning out step by step, section by section, a little bit at a time, and it gets done. And just seeing a little bit of buds here on the grapes. There's some buds coming out. Before the buds come out, they look like a dead stick, And then you see some buds coming out. Then after I see where the buds are, then I usually go back in and trim back. It's been trimmed once, but I'll go back and just trim anything that looks really dead, that the buds aren't there. So, Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. Last year I cut back the lilac bush. I don't want the lilac bush to grow so big like a tree. So I guess they're called lilac trees. I don't want them that big to be uncontrollable. Neither do I want my pear tree or my apple tree to be huge, so I'm keeping them short. And, you know, they'll give me some fruit. I'm happy with that. But by cutting this back, last year, let me get down here for a minute. Last year, okay, see this trunk here? See how they have all these new shoots coming out of the trunk? So last year, this whole thing, we're seeing shoots. So all of these shoots last year were not here. And it was like bald. So that's a shame. You know, it's kind of a shame because all the beautiful lilacs seem to be growing always on the top. So I trimmed back the top. And then after I trimmed back the top this year, all these beautiful, beautiful buds are coming out on the stalks, which is wonderful. That's cool. So it should have, you know, give more variety. I think there might be some flowers down there. We'll keep an eye on it as it grows and blossoms, but there was definitely nothing down here at all. Now I'm seeing all this beautiful buds that are growing right out of the trunks of this little tree. More right here. Isn't that cool? Another one right down there. And that wasn't there last year. So they say that when you do prune your trees, you know, bushes, whatever you're doing, flowers, it does stimulate them to grow because they just feel they're being cut and they want to live and blossom. So they just produce either, you know, more fruit on their limbs, which is kind of cool. So I won't stay out. I won't be with you too long today. I gotta do all the animals. It's supposed to rain today, rain again, and so trying to get out here before it really rains and pours. So I'm going to feed the girls, then I'm going to protect all their food underneath the little canopies. I readjusted that little canopy for like a summer canopy, kind of give them more airflow, and took down some of the other wood I had for winter protection. And same with these girls. I took the lifted that up, the canvas, so they have more ventilation and things of that sort. So they'd just be better, drier, you know, and everything, more healthy. Getting outside in the sun and air is beautiful. That's really great. So they've got that. Let me shrink this a minute. And it seems like if I move the screen when I'm talking, I cut my voice down. So I'm trying to remember that. I'm trying to remember, say something and then have the screen go bigger and then don't talk. And then bring it back down and say a few things. So anyways, that's what we've got for now. Oh, I think I showed you over here too. One last little thing before I go. I had some, back in 2022, we took down just a pile of wood debris we had here. We would put out a lot of our sticks and leaves and things like that here, pile it up. So Zach and I pulled this down about 2 feet. And it's settling. It'll settle more. Basically what's underneath here is just like wood and limbs of trees and things like that over the 40 plus years we've been here. So we took that down, and I used to always throw, like, you know, you buy flowers in the summer and they die off, they're in a pot. I kind of threw the pot in my wood pile, you know. So all these little all these flowers are blossoming up now over here. They came out last year. Nothing bloomed last year, but this year, cool. Look at this, kind of neat. This year I got two beautiful flowers. I tell them how beautiful they are. They're so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful flowers. Got two of them here. So maybe they'll somehow pollinate or spread their little seeds or whatever they're going to do to make more. It's kind of pretty. So this all came up. All came up because it was trapped underneath that wood and never really got rain and never really, regenerated. Just kind of got stuck there in that pot, I suppose, or the clump of soil that they were in. So now they look really pretty. It's kind of cool. It'd be nice if they would all blossom and have all these little flowers down here. It's possible. It's possible. So we'll have to see. Okay, a little bit wet down here. We've had so much rain. Boy, and how about the chemtrails, everybody? Have you been looking up at your sky lately? When you see those planes going by, what do they call it, cloud seeding? You have a blue sky, and then they go by with their cloud seeding. And then you get clouds and get rain, and you don't get the sun. But that's the plan, I guess, for some people that feel they know best and feel that the climate is changing so rapidly we have to block the sun. So if you ever follow Bill Gates or listen to some of the things he says, he talks about that. time to block the sun because climate change is extremely dangerous. And I guess they said we weren't going to be here. What was the year that they said we weren't going to be here? Was it 2012 or 2020? I forget. We're still here, right, girls? We're still here, girls. I'm coming. I'm coming. So, hope all of that stops because they put a lot of aluminum and silver and things of that sort, and dry ice when they're doing stuff like that, blocking out the sun. And all of those particles fall to the earth, and we end up breathing them in. And sometimes we wonder why we don't feel good. They call it the chemtrail flu. If you're always feeling like you got a flu or you're coughing a lot or you don't feel well, check your skies and see what they're doing. But it's a shame. But I wrote a little letter to my governor and said, asked him to consider either writing executive order or legislation to just change that. We're getting too many chemtrails in our skies. At the end of this video, I'll kind of remember to post a chemtrail, which is right over my house. But anyways, here's my little fig tree. Is it a fig tree? Figs. Yeah, I think so. Little fig tree. So I'm not sure where the figs would grow. Of course, it's kind of young. It was just a stick last year, but it's doing good. We'll see how that works out. All right, so, okay, guys, so I'm going to go now and do my animals and try to beat the rain. Okay, you all have a blessed day and stay healthy. Every now and then drink a detox tea, right? A nice herbal detox tea to help our organs survive all of these pollutants in the environment. And try to eat well and get our sleep and gee, they just got to stop doing this. It's not healthy. Being outside is the most healthiest place you can be, and to do that with the chemicals is really bad for our environment, for our health, for our animals, for our water. I can go on and on. Okay, so you guys have a great day. God bless you, and I'll catch you a little bit later. Bye now.